The Can-Am Origin is an electric motorcycle that represents a turning point in the history of the Canadian brand, as it marks its return to two wheels after almost 40 years. Can-Am Origin price, €17,799. The Can-Am Origin is one of two electric motorcycles, along with its sibling, the Can-Am Pulse, that the Canadian brand has returned to the two-wheel market after almost 40 years of absence from this segment. A historic model that came with the full support of the renowned BRP Group and that has left a great mark on both off-road racing and motocross enthusiasts, moving away from motorcycles. It is now time to return to a very different environment and to the environment in which it wants to be the reference for electric mobility. Let's see what this striking model is like. The Can-Am Origin comes to the market as an electric motorcycle whose characteristics we can fit into the trail segment. It is powered by a motor called Rotax e-Power. The legendary Austrian firm, also part of the BRP Group, has developed this drive unit, which is offered in two versions with different nominal powers. 20 kilowatts per 35 kilowatts, option for those with an A2 or a license. It claims 20 kilowatts, 27 horsepower, continuous power, although it reaches peaks of 35 kilowatts, 48 horsepower. 11 kilowatts, suitable for A1 driving licenses from the age of 16 or for 3-year-old driving licenses. Both options declare a maximum torque of 72 Newton-meters. This is a significant figure. On the more mechanical side, we must highlight an innovative liquid cooling system, because the circuit helps maintain the temperature in the same circuit that includes the battery, charger, inverter, and motor. Efficiency is achieved not only in use, but also during charging. At a level 2 charging point at home or at a charging station, it goes from 20% to 80% in just 50 minutes. The battery, which has undergone all kinds of rigorous tests and extreme temperatures, is one of the most important components with its 8.9 kilowatt-hour capacity. It promises a range of up to 160 kilometers in the city. We should not forget that the Can-Am Origin has no gears or clutch, so the user only has to worry about accelerating and braking. It is also worth mentioning that it has a reverse system that makes maneuvers easier when stopped. The riding position is upright and natural, with a dominant attitude typical of trail riding. Its country-style abilities also mean that it has a slightly higher seat, at 865 millimeters. In the bike section, we find the most important keys to its vaunted off-road capabilities. To start, it has KYB suspensions with 43 mm inverted front forks and 255 mm of travel on both axles. At the rear we see a monoshock with a separate gas tank with 255 mm of travel, adjustable for preload, rebound and compression. Spoke rims, tubular. Note the single-sided swing arm at the rear. It is a sign. Dunlop D605 tires and a rigid size option of 21-inch at the front and 18 at the rear means that it is fully loaded. Braking is entrusted to the Spanish company J1, with two piston calipers with 320 mm discs and a rear disc with single piston and 240 mm discs. The Canadian brand has taken care to develop a catalogue of accessories compatible with LinQ Nano to personalize or enhance the model. In the technological section, we must mention the huge 10.25-inch touchscreen with connectivity and Apple CarPlay with different functions such as the BRP Go app. The electric motorcycle has a regenerative braking system called Active Regen, which recovers energy during braking. In addition, the user can choose between 4 riding modes, Normal, Sport Plus, ECO and Rain, that compress the engine differently to adapt to different environments. In the most aggressive version, it accelerates from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 3.8 seconds. We would like to mention the ABS, traction control and a USB port in the practical glove compartment, available on all versions, where you can charge your devices. The Can-Am Origin 2025 is available in 2 colors, white or carbon black. In both cases, it contrasts attractively with the fluorescent yellow and black details of the drive unit, battery and chassis.